Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. It's postseason action between the Jackson Generals and the Tennessee Smokies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 43, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
Ready now, Michael Clark. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Michael Clark.
And the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
7:05.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Into the box, Felipe Castilla, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Castilla.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and piling drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Standing in now, Rafael Hernandez as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready on 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Caesar, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Caesar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he'll step off. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Batting 6.
Stepping in now, Abraham Almonte, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Aiken. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Roger Fontenot. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Roger Fontenot.
The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Standing in, number 43. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
Number 43.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Clemens, the runner at third. Alvarado at second. Frederick on at first with nobody out. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. Oh, and he misses it. And he's in safely to third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Are you kidding me right here? The pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit that breaks the tie and gives them a 2-run lead.
You know, there's an old theory that a swinging bat is a dangerous bat no matter who swings it. The last thing they were thinking of, the opposing pitcher was going to drive in too.
Now
Coming to the plate now,
fielder.
Ken Atkinson.
Yeah.
He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Gonna be a tough play. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Now
at the plate, Mickey Aiken. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-back.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Fontenot is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the run across on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Let's play ball. Ow.
At the plate, Brian Fernandez, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Fouled away. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So striding forward now, Jake Ratto.
The pitcher, Jake Ratto.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. And now a pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Michael Clark.
The shortstop, Michael Clark.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Smokies lead it 4-0. So striding in, number 43. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Line toward right center. Almonte is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the 4th now in game number 1. The Smokies are on top 5-0. So digging in now, Ildemaro Vargas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
He pulls this one into right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Digging in, Felipe Castilla. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Has a look, now the pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1, on to first, and they get the double play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rafael Hernandez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Smokies lead it 5-0.
Leading off for Jackson, the left fielder, Matt Caesar.
Now the pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Fouled off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Again, another foul ball. Now another 0-2. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about
The
it.
right fielder, number 48.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Abraham Almonte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there at the knees, strike 1. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hit out towards second. Frederick is up with it, and that's the 2nd out. Settling in now, Roger Fontenot. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Fontenot.
First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Zagunis sprinting after it, but he won't get there. It falls in.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Digging in to try it again, Brian
Now
Fernandez.
Third baseman, Brian Fernandez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. Fontenot leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-1.
Oh, that pitch is out.
And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now. Line drive snagged on a short hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Smokies are on top 6-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, number 43. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Smokies lead it 6-0. Juan Aquino will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 16, Juan Aquino.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Fouled straight back. Another 0-2 coming. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there to try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, Michael
Clark,
as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Good knuckleball, and it's a called strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
In now, Ildemaro Vargas.
Number 15.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Another one sent foul. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Fouled off.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Smokies are on top 6-0. Ready for another chance. Felipe Castilla.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. In there, and it's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Frederick backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the 1st out. Digging in once again, Rafael Hernandez.
The first baseman, Rafael Hernandez.
First pitch on its way. There's a knuckleball bobbing and weaving right over the outside corner.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Matt Caesar.
Left fielder.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Ball one.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now. High and deep to right center. Zagunis is after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a litlittle bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts.
Abraham
Lays off 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Frederick is there. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Smokies lead it 7-0. At the plate, number 43. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Almonte is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. The Smokies are on top, 7-0. So stepping in, Roger Fontenot. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
And this is a case of a hitter's reputation preceding him. The ball was a little dribbler to the left side, but he knew the guy had speed, so he rushed it and ends up unable to make a clean play. That's another example of why speed is such an offensive weapon.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. 7 solid innings for him in this one, as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Homer Dunlap takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
0. Homer Dunlap.
Let's play ball. 3. Out. That's ball 4. Out. 3. Out. 3. Ball 4. Take 4.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
When you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Smokies jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Number 43 pitches well enough to get the W. Jake Ratto permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.